What's up, Otaku fam? We are the Otaku Couple, back with more reactions here for the channel with more Alpharad. Look, y'all said keep them coming. Y'all said keep the YouTube Nuzlocke videos coming. So here we are with how I survived a randomized Nuzlocke. I'm pretty sure this is the second Alpharad Nuzlocke video. Now, I could be wrong, because this man's got a lot of Nuzlocke videos.
And he's very chaotic.
So, like, these are going to start getting out of order, okay? They're just going to start popping up. The ones that look the most interesting are the ones we're going to start doing going forward, unless you specifically let us know down below in the comments which one is next. Okay? Okay, as long as we're clear. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. You want to support the channel monetarily, we do have a Patreon to TV shows, animes, and movies completely uncut. Links down below in the description if you're interested. Let's hop on in and let's see how he redeems himself.
Home to the kindest comment sections
Brayden's
known
the
to
worst.
YouTube. Recently, I attempted my first Nuzlocke, and I'd like to think it went well.
This is the second
no
one.
matter what other people might say. But if you don't know, Nuzlocke suddenly make this baby game of Pokemon suitable for Harvard graduates. It's essentially permadeath and Fire Emblem, but the swords aren't necessary. Sorry. Outside of permadeath, there are a few extra rules, like how you can only catch the first Pokemon per route, and others that I will simply put on screen. But the biggest difference of this adventure compared to the last one is that this one will be completely randomized.
Oh, no,
Every Pokemon is
this.
replaced with another at random. Some make the game easier, and some make the game harder. Even our starter could be absolutely anything. So as usual for this journey, I was in a Discord call with some friends as they watched me play, and just for fun, I let them guess out of the 386 options in Pokemon Emerald who was gonna be my starter on this randomized journey.
I don't know. Groudon.
Which isn't a bad guess by any means. I mean, everything's equally likely, but I mean...
Groudon.
Okay,
There
no,
it
you know
is.
what? I'm not even gonna look at what the other ones are. I'm taking Groudon.
Job saw into the future on that one.
So we started the game with the level 5
fucking
Groudon. And
Bro, that's stacked. I mean, like, obviously, like, you gotta remember that, you know, trainers' Pokemon are also randomized, so that it's not like that's super game breaking, but it's a fucking Groudon. So.
I find this screen hysterical for the first Pokemon battle in the game.
Yeah,
Spoiler
of course
alert,
it's a
we won. Since Jome happened to be the one who somehow predicted Groudon, I decided to name him Jomedome. Sure.
Jomedome.
Upon nurturing our little baby Groudon, it was time to destroy the hopes and dreams of our rival, who, unfortunately, did not have a legendary as a starter. It's kind of funny if you think about it, because it's like, what if our rival was doing a Nuzlocke too? And if they were, they're not doing a good job of it. So one massacre later, and we were rewarded with Pokeballs. It's now time to catch our first companion in Cyndaquil, and we're out of Pokeballs. Luckily, Pokemon Emerald is a pretty generous Nuzlocke, since we get 3 chances of encounters right off the bat. But the hardest part about having a legendary starter is that his stats are too damn high, and it's impossible to weaken anything without killing it. So we needed an assistant. We needed the catcher, who immediately lived up to his name as we entered Route 102, and the catcher caught the catch. We had a few early battles, but ultimately we also had Groudon as a starter. But a broken starter can't fix a broken home, as we confront our absentee dad who gives more attention to the strange green-haired kid who is definitely on Twitter still posting about National Dex. We had some scary encounters, as anything that can explode is considered a scary encounter to me. Upon entering Petalburg Woods, we were greeted with the perfect specimen, Wartortle. And to my surprise, he stayed in the ball, with Captain Kidd in the call and ready to give me excellent advice, just like last time.
It's time for Mewtwo. It's time for Mewtwo. Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna say give the Quick Claw to Mewtwo, is because if you could proc Quick Claw and then have the flint.
What did I say, Brayden? What did I say? Well, despite that, I offered to name our Blastoise to be after him.
Wow, nice. We get a Blastoise.
Yeah, okay. Brayden, you want this named after you, right?
Absolutely, yes.
The first obstacle in this run was a random Aqua Grunt who happened to have a level 9 Swampert. I know Drought is active, but I was terrified of drowning to a single water move. And he only knows Tackle.
Yeah. Nice try.
One force later, and we're now in one of the many double battles that Pokemon Emerald loves to throw at you. In the future, when Groudon learns Earthquake, these battles are gonna be a breeze. Assuming I don't accidentally kill Captain important kid. I'll cross that bridge when we get there, because now it's time to focus on the Rustboro gym. So let's do a little bit of grinding, so when we get to the gym, we can just ignore everybody else.
She's like, hello, I'm Roxanne. How the fuck you solve that puzzle?
Roxanne started with an Ammonite, retreated with a Machop, and got desperate for a Growlithe. That gym was a cakewalk.
Well, you have
I know I probably got one of the
Growlithe.
best starters I could have had, but like, Roxanne could have just had Kyogre. I know my luck has been, some might say, historically phenomenal.
Bowser's chance time.
Well,
Wait,
of course. Jacob just doesn't lose anything from Bowser. Wow.
So just how lucky can this Nuzlocke run be?
All right, guys, new encounter. Oh, this one's huge. I feel it. I know this is a huge get.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yep. My favorite Pokemon of all time, Absol, Monochrome, Crescent.
Absolutely.
That's a great choice for a favorite Pokemon. I see you. You're a man of culture. Absol's a great Pokemon. It's a great one.
I like the flying flaming pony.
You do. You just like anything horse.
And on fire.
Moon's little cat thing. What's not to love? Recently, I actually made a tier list of every Pokemon in existence, and Absol is sitting up right there on top because this run is so. We ran out of
Why is Vaporeon second, Jacob?
Pokeballs.
Pokeballs.
Which brings us to our second Team Aqua Grunt, who happens to have.
Okay. Why are you holding a Wingull hostage?
And just to assert dominance over
Because
a
he
rival
can.
who's
He has a
already
Rayquaza.
ruined their Nuzlocke attempt, we decided to entertain the optional battle just to see what they have.
I wonder what the
Oh my god, no way!
I can't believe it.
That's... So how? Honestly, I'd much rather have Mudkip over Groudon. Actually, by saying that out loud, I could have just played Emerald normally. Well, almost normally. Onward to Dewford, and we are ready to get a brand new encounter in Granite Cave. Yo!
Good old Trapinch.
Oh!
Hey, Flygon's dope.
Oh
So
my god!
There
The
you
Flygon
go.
is top 5 on my list, and one of the strongest Pokemon in Hoenn. So far, this run just cannot get any better.
I forgot to get more Pokeballs.
Oh no.
I'm sensing the trend here.
Shake it off. This is fine. We probably didn't need Flygon anyways.
You have another
Steven
chance.
Stone gives us a TM, and
But you
we
need
head
to
straight
stock up on
towards
fucking
Brawley at the
Pokeballs,
end of
my
a
guy.
maze that I somehow memorized.
Wow, wow.
I'm honestly shocked you remember that.
Look at me, dude. I will not fall for a single puzzle. Yo, what's this Pokemon?
Joe,
What's up?
I just wanted to see if you knew what this Pokemon's name was.
Well, his name's Gulpin.
Sadly, this run was far from
Go up
perfect
and
as
do
we
nut.
had to lose the catched, but thank God the catcher will replace them soon enough. Brawley's
catched.
Ace Gyarados was a little scary, but he got Jome-domed as we spammed Ancient Power. We left the
Right.
gym to go to a funeral in the nearby hospital, which is kind of fucked up if you think about it, but you know how normally in Nuzlocke runs, death is supposed to hurt? Well, this is fine. Our next destination
This
was
is
Slateport,
fine.
but more
It's not
specifically the
Groudon.
Pokemon in
Right.
Slateport, so we didn't miss out on, I don't know, another Flygon. We went to the museum to stop the Aqua Raid, got the TM for Thief, which will come in handy later, and then defeated more Aqua Grunts,
Right.
who luckily didn't have a legendary this time.
New encounter right here. And I have Pokeballs.
This time we will catch it
boy.
for
And-
sure.
Ooh.
Honestly, not
Crobat.
bad.
My good friend Aaron Nitmar decided to join the call, and it felt right to name this Crobat after him. Brendan, our rival, challenged us yet again
I
with a
love
brand new
Crobat.
team since
This team
someone
is stacked,
apparently
bro.
keeps
Damn.
murdering all of his Pokemon or something like that. Anyways, this battle quickly came to a close as he murdered all of his Pokemon or something like that. After
Right.
making it to Mauville
You know,
City,
you'll have
another
that.
friend joined the call, and another friend wanted a Pokemon named after them, so...
This is the
17.
coolest Pokemon you've ever seen. Check it out.
See
It's
it.
gonna. It's
This is
not.
Cade in all of his essence.
And there I am. Yes!
Swallow.
Holy shit. Yeah, good.
Wow. Here we are at the third gym. Wonder what electric types Watson will have for us today.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay.
Level 20 Articuno.
Okay,
That's not. That's
Yeah,
not Pikachu.
Ancient
Watson
Power
then threw out a
will destroy
Corphish
that
where
thing.
I don't know how, but this little Pokemon managed to land 5 Protects in a row.
Oh my god.
That
is
fifth
determined
protect
to
had
live.
a 6% chance of working, and he still lost.
Fine, I lost. He's like, shit, I didn't know y'all got Groudon.
After backtracking for some HMs, we continued our journey with some choice encounters lined up.
It could be here. I feel something big here. Something huge.
Oh, bag on.
So I guess you could say things are going well. But what if
Alpha
they were
Moon.
weller?
Okay, new encounter, new encounter.
Metagross coming.
Okay, so finding a Beldum might seem fortunate, but allow me to actually explain why it's not. In a Nuzlocke, you only get one catch encounter per round, and I've essentially wasted this entire encounter on Beldum because this little bastard possesses a near impossible catch rate. For example, it is more likely for you to get accepted into Princeton twice. So what I'm trying to say is that you would have to possess phenomenal luck to be able to catch this Beldum. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which you've had.
So take a look at
this
this
entire
team.
time. Yeah.
This is a randomized Nuzlocke.
He's
and
flying.
they just gave me this team. I really thought this game was going to be a challenge, but I lucked into an impossible team. In all honesty, how could I possibly lose with what life has handed me? Sometimes God has favorites. What can I say? Groudon was even offered to learn Bulk Up, but like, do we really need it when the whole world gets jom-domed by a single earthquake? I think we'll be fine.
He doesn't need to bulk up. He's already bulking.
Meanwhile, on top of a volcano, I guess, Archie is talking about his plan to meet Groudon.
Right.
Unaware that he is moments away from having his
meeting the
entire
Groudon.
team swept by, you guessed it, Groudon. With another Pokemon gym
That is
right
kind
around
of
the corner,
ironic
I
to
thought
think
I would
about.
stop by,
He's used to
peep in,
legendary
murder
on
a
the
living
team,
creature in the
but they're
vicinity,
used
say
for-
hello, and collect my 4th gym badge.
Wow. Oh, Caterpie.
Which was clearly a great challenge. Hopefully the 5th gym will prove to be a little more difficult, and nope. Nope. At this point, I genuinely do not
31
know how we
Nidoking,
can
though,
lose. This
wouldn't
team
be
might as
scary
well have
if
been
you didn't have
crafted by the
Groudon.
gods themselves, and it's the exact team I would have made when I was 8 years old. And even what we had sitting in the box wasn't bad. This run has been
I saw
so
that
incredibly
Ninetales. I
mindless,
like Ninetales.
yet so incredibly fruitful. Just like my entire channel. Subscribe for more,
Right.
please. I'll wait.
Please. Buffering.
Okay.
In the meantime, you can subscribe to us instead.
After defeating Norman, it unlocks new Mauville, which is essentially worthless for us outside of a free encounter named Murkrow, who is an awesome little dude and will probably just spend the rest of their life sitting inside of PC. With the Shelgon in hand, our only goal was the top. Coming from the Hoenn Swamp, we were here to take back the Weather Company. And after defeating the Aqua Admin, the Weather Team normally rewards you with a cast form. But this is a randomizer.
Right.
They gave us a
Charmeleon.
Charizard to be.
Well,
Sure. And if you want to see what an unsuccessful Nuzlocke looks like, allow me to reintroduce you to Brendan, who is leading with Farfetch'd. I mean, yeah, he has other Pokemon, but I have Groudon. Nearby Fortree City, we caught it a Magneton before revealing
caught it-
Kecleon as... Who
love
cares?
this.
But then we revealed another nearby Kecleon as Crawdon, which is a fair backup if Captain Kidd ever happens to burn and perish. It was just a matter of what do we name him.
A-cab.
Hey, Cab, all crabs are bastards.
Then we had to take out
All
Winona,
crabs
which,
are
if you've watched the rest of this video so far, you know how this
yeah.
ends. It ends with Groudon. Every battle in this video will end with Groudon. And that is
It'll
a
start
promise.
and end
It
with
is literally
Groudon. It's just
impossible at this
Groudon.
point for it to go any other way. But upon entering Lily Cove, I made an incorrect decision to challenge our rival in an entirely optional battle. Why was this a mistake, you ask? Because he had a Weezing who likes to explode all over our little Crobat.
oh my god, dude.
Oh, Crobat was huge, but we knew it was a possibility.
Brendan was tired of you getting by unscathed. He's like, look, mine's gonna go down too, but yours is also coming down with it.
Suicide.
Just
mission.
one. Only one fatality. Well, I mean, does it hurt? Yeah. Are we gonna move on? Yeah. Our
Why
team
is
is
the
so
Charmeleon holding
stacked
the
that you would have to
Mystic
dome the entire squad before losing would even start to feel like a possibility. Our next destination was Moss Deep for the 7th gym, and before that, you had to foil both Team Aqua and Team Magma's plans. It's not
Yeah.
hard, it's just time-consuming.
It
the
really
only
is.
difficult puzzle is the one that haunted my dreams when I was in 3rd grade, but despite that, it really
Pretend
came
this
down to
isn't
the battles with
Pokemon
Maxie
Gold.
and Archie. In regards to Maxie, I find it hilarious how fixated he is on Groudon yet still unaware of which Pokemon of mine is going to sweep his team, starting with...
Oh,
He doesn't even care.
He's forced your hand.
a Mewtwo. Cool. Sure, whatever. But it's not like he has another legendary.
Oh my god!
A Mew and Mewtwo?
Yeah, why does this guy think he needs Groudon? Oh my god!
He's got the
Well, I was
Groudon
right when I
down.
said every battle would end in a Groudon victory, but whew, thank God it was ours.
No match for the Jome Dome.
Well, that was an interesting battle, huh?
Anyways, fast forward to the Aqua Hideout raid, and yeah, that's Zapdos, and I forgot the name of this Pokemon. I'm so forgetful. Anyways, let me know in the comments what this Pokemon's name was. Silly me. Then the most tilting part of this entire run was the lack of foresight on my part, since I randomized all the items on the ground. So when I should have picked up a Master Ball,
That's God, no, it's not a Master Ball, it's a heart scale.
then as we continued our journey, our next random encounter was Lugia. We didn't catch it, but now imagine if I had a Master Ball. And then we finally made it to Moss Deep. I wanted to fish within the city since it's technically a new encounter.
Right.
But I noticed something strange. This random Snorlax had leftovers. In fact, every random Snorlax in the area had leftovers. So hypothetically speaking, if a little Murkrow would be pulled out of the box and agree to use the team for Thief, we could just farm leftovers and give one to every single Pokemon in our party. You know, because we need it. We're not strong enough already. So yeah, I took this incredibly broken team and made them even more broken, and then brought them all into the next gym that was full of double battles.
No,
Right.
oops. Captain Kid, don't die. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Careful there, buddy.
Okay, but what if? You know, I thought it was gonna happen. Okay. So new strategy. All you have to do is spam Groudon's Earthquake to Jome Dome the entire island, while you have Charizard, a flying type, who ignores all consequences of Jome Doming. After acquiring another badge, we had to team up with Steven Stone to stop Team Magma yet again. But not even the former champion was immune from getting Jome Domed. Also, I forgot about the entire underwater cavern thing in this entire game, but I kind of mentioned it earlier with the Demented Boulder puzzle thing. Nothing interesting really happened here except for the fall of Team Aqua and, perhaps the slacking one shot in my Charizard because I was using the weakest move I had for some reason. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Ouch!
Whoa.
Ow!
This thing has now become absolutely terrifying.
This was stupid, and I feel bad. Charizard
Bless you.
literally had a move that allowed him to attack every other turn, which is perfect for fighting slacking. But
Right.
again, our team is incredibly stupid strong. And as we mourn Charizard, the game played the cutscene that made every 7-year-old in the world pop off before telling us to recruit Rayquaza. I actually never learned how to pronounce it.
I say Rayquaza. Like Quasar.
Hey guys, could you stop? After another thrilling motion picture, Archie and
You
Maxie
guys,
both apologized for
calm
fucking
down.
with global warming.
The heroes we needed.
Yeah, they were just like, man, maybe that wasn't great. You know what? Honestly, the biggest character growth of any team in Pokemon, they're just like, huh, maybe we are the bad guys.
And then it was time to collect our final gym badge.
I did it.
Juan threw multiple tricky puzzles our way, but I was in control. I might have had some careless losses here and there, but they ultimately don't matter because our team as a unit is invincible. Every
Because of
battle
Jome Dome.
ends with Groudon, and this one will be no different.
He has a Groudon.
Oh.
Why does this keep happening? Why does everybody have jump down?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and his has bulk up.
Yeah, you should've
We're
used
faster, and I'm gonna crit right here. Uh-oh.
Oh
Don't let the
god.
Jome Dome go down to a Jome Dome.
Oh my god,
Oh,
no!
oh,
no
there
shot!
it is. There it is.
Oh, no.
Your one weakness, just like everyone
beat him,
else,
dude.
was Groudon.
Final boss.
We should have known that's how it goes.
We die here. We die here.
Well, that's the run.
He was doing so well.
This run was nothing more than a simulation. They gave me everything I could ever ask for, and I carelessly took it all for granted.
Yeah,
Groudon
yeah.
is
because
the
you
key
had
to any
Groudon.
team, but Juan showed me that a Groudon spamming Earthquake is only as strong as the trainer who was telling Groudon to spam Earthquake. Like Icarus, I flew too close to the sun and only ended up with memories of a simpler time. Our team was invincible, but I am only mortal, as an army is only as strong as their general,
Right.
and I regrettably let them all down.
Right.
At least, I never told a lie. Earlier I said that every battle will end with Groudon spamming Earthquake, and I was unfortunately correct, as I met the most poetic end imaginable. If I
Right.
happen to learn anything from this run, it's that every move in the game will
And you should've
always feel
bulked up.
stronger when it's your opponent who's doing it.
When he said, I don't need bulk up, I was like, well, that's just going to come back and haunt him, isn't it?
Good old foreshadowing.
He is so chaotic.
I can't believe the one run killer was just another Groudon doing the same thing he did
Yep.
the entire run.
It was very poetic. What a way to die.
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Though maybe not, because doing his strategy, it's gonna take like half the time.
I think it would have been funny just because of the whole thing where it's like, I think I'm overpowered enough. I don't need it. And it's like,
Oh,
if
he
you
was
feel that
definitely
way,
overpowered
you
enough.
still need it. There's no such thing as too much power.
Yes, there is, baby.
No, there's not.
Baby, I need you to calm down.
I want it all.
Let us know what you guys thought down below, what you want to see us react to next. We will catch y'all for the next video. Bye.
All the power.